Del Worsham, currently 9th in the championship point battle funny car ranks, will be in action momentarily, and he is going up against, and I'm fumbling with my papers here trying to figure out who he is going up against. He's going to go against Tony Pedregon. Only took me a few extra seconds to figure that out. Jack Beckman, how much new life have you just breathed into this team?
I'm not sure I've breathed. Unlike Houston, where I won, I didn't hit the garbage cans turning off the track. The fire windows in these cars, little round circular plexiglass windows, lit up early in the run. It pushed a head gasket out. Qualifying, you shut off. It's race day. You got to stay on it. I'm thinking Cruz is definitely going to outrun this. Our car was wounded. Our wind light came on. I'm like, now I got to get it off the track without putting oil on the track. We can't afford to give away any more points. That was huge. Now we know we can take this battle to Indy no matter what happens. But I got to tell you, don't come this far with this Valvoline car and not want to close the deal.
Thank you.
Now what will happen with the 9th place in points? Del Worsham. He is up right now against Tony Pedregon. Tony in his 900th round of racing. When you combine Top Fuel and funny car, and just the 2nd time in 2014 the Wix Filters driver has lane choice.
And he's taking the left-hand lane like everybody else has. But the key here for Tony Pedregon, he only made 2 qualifying passes. He ran 4:11 on that Friday night session, which at the time was good enough for 3rd or 4th. Ended up in the number 8 spot. Del, trying to get in the top half, ended up number 9. Del, just like Tim Wilkerson, just like Jack Beckman, really needs this round win.
Therapeutic weekend for Del Worsham, spent down in the San Diego area, junior drag racing with his daughters Caitlin and Madeline. But now it's all about business in Brainerd. Big flash of flame, that's all it takes. The yellow fellas give Del Worsham a 4:07.4 car and a round win. It's John Oberhofer that makes the tuning calls on that machine.
Well, Del Worsham and that DHL team have been proving every time they went down the racetrack. They did struggle in qualifying on Friday, came back and finally got it together. You saw the backfire from Tony Pedregon on the right side of your screen. Del, though, does make his best run of the weekend. It's probably an easier thing to do because the track conditions were so good, but give him credit. It went down the racetrack, what a lot of teams weren't able to do, and advanced to the 2nd round. Nice job.
So the points up to the moment in that battle for 10th, as you see Del Worsham is now 52 points clear of Tim Wilkerson. Jack Beckman still racing, is within 1 round. So a moment of pause for Del Worsham. The ladder looking forward to round number 2 that is still missing one of its round 2 combatants. That's because of the Robert Hyde, Bob Tascabert being pushed back. John Force, Del Worsham, very interesting. Caps Beckman as he continues to move forward. And then the battle of the 401 racers.
Matt Hagan, 401, and doesn't have lane choice. That's crazy.